Once upon a time, a large ship sank into the sea due to a massive storm. All the people on board also drowned along with it, except for one man who somehow survived. He swam for hours and finally reached a deserted island where he collapsed unconscious. When he regained consciousness, he found himself alone on an uninhabited island with no sign of any human presence. Looking up towards the sky, he prayed, "Please help me. Send someone to rescue me from this desolate place." But no one came to his aid. For several days, he kept hoping for help from above, but eventually he stopped praying. He had lost all hope of being rescued. His patience had worn thin. So, he gathered some wood and built a small tent. He plucked plenty of coconuts from the trees and started catching fish for food. 15 to 20 days passed. By then, he had given up all hope of leaving the island, so he spent almost 20 days building a proper wooden hut. One day, while he was in the jungle collecting coconuts, he returned to find that his hut had burned to the ground. Seeing this, he looked up and cried out, "When I asked for your help, you didn't come to my aid. And now that I built this shelter for myself, you burned it down too." He cursed the heavens all night and eventually fell asleep in the same spot. The next morning, when he opened his eyes, he saw a large ship anchored near the island's shore. Overjoyed, he ran towards it. The ship's captain said, "It's good that you lit a fire to signal us. That's how we found you." Hearing this, the man was shocked and said, "I never sent any signal." Then, suddenly, he remembered. His hut had burned down last night. Perhaps the fire's glow had guided the ship to him. Realizing this, he felt immense joy. The same applies to our lives. We make numerous plans every day, and when things don't go as expected, we get upset. When our hopes shatter, when our patience starts to fade, we begin blaming the Almighty. But we fail to understand that He has a plan far greater than what we can imagine. He has already decided something much bigger for us than we have ever thought. Whenever something bad happens in your life, whenever things don't go your way, always keep faith. He never closes one door without opening another. So, never lose hope.